How's it going, YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. My name is David. Thank you guys for tuning in to Scents Are Us. Fall is right around the corner. We're about 2 days off from the first day of fall. Unfortunately, where I live, it's still super hot. This week coming up, we're in the high 90s. So one of the days it's going to be in the hundreds, but in the mornings it's already cooling off. So it's in the mid 50s, which is very good. So I know we're headed in the right direction to the colder season. I don't know where you guys are at. Your fall may be different than my fall. Where I'm at in the fall, the first month or so, it's still really hot and then it starts to really cool off. The options that I'm going to give you guys today might be different from things that you might wear just because your fall may be really cold right away versus again here it takes a while to cool off. So I'm going to give you guys some options. These are 3 colognes that are in my collection that I will be wearing. They're all about $15, so really good for the price. Most of these are fresh, spicy colognes. So you'll be able to wear it again if it's still kind of warm, but you still get that spiciness to remind you that it is fall time. It is getting to the colder season. So I'm going to go over these 3 options for you guys. So let's get right into this one. First one is coming from the House of Penguin. This is going to be Iconic Blend. This one we're getting notes of violet leaf, bergamot, geranium, clary sage, nutmeg, angelica, woody notes, musk, and sandalwood. So with this one, you can find this one in any rack store for about, I believe, $14 or $15. On Fragrance Net, this one's going about for $19 at the moment. But if you guys can find this at a rack store, I do recommend this one, especially for the price. That violet leaf note is very prominent. In the beginning, you get a lot of that bergamot, so it gives it that freshness. But then when it dries down, you get the woody notes, the musk, and that sandalwood. So it's a very woody, slight spicy one. This one reminds me a lot actually of Chrome Extreme. I do get some similarities with this one and that one. Obviously for the price with this one, it's gonna last about 3 or 4 hours, project about an hour max. So this is one that you definitely have to be reapplying throughout the day. But if you're looking for a cheapie for this fall that is fresh, spicy, woody, this is one to definitely go. It's a dumb reach, it smells good, it's inoffensive. This is definitely gonna be a good option for the work setting. If you're in an office or anything like that, this is definitely one that I will be using for that. Again, maybe take it with you, put it in your bag, in your locker, in your desk, because you will need to reapply it with this one if you wanna smell good throughout the day. But one that I do recommend, especially for the price, from Penguin, Iconic Blend. Next one has been getting somewhat of a hype recently. It has been a little hard to find. I found this one at Marshall's that I went to about 2-3 weeks ago. This is from the House of Ben Sherman, and this is Icon. With this one, we're getting notes of green notes, bergamot, pink pepper, and cardamom up the top. And then we get some clove, leather, and tobacco. We get cedarwood, sandalwood, amber, and patchouli. So with this one is a very boozy, woody kind of smell that you're gonna get with this one. Right off the top, it's very masculine. This is definitely for someone who is more mature, but this one smells really good. Again, you get a lot of the woody notes, it's boozy, you get some of that tobacco. But what really stands out in the beginning, you're gonna get that pink pepper, which is gonna give it that spicy, sharp kind of smell. And then you are left with the clove, the tobacco, and all the woody notes in the base notes. Again, it's a very boozy, very slight sweetness. So this one again is definitely for someone who is a bit older. But this one you can find in the rack stores for about $15 for the 3.4 and about $10 for the 50 ml. So I think for the price, it's really worth it. This one is gonna last you about 5 or 6 hours, project about an hour and a half. And then it becomes kind of like a skin scent, but I do recommend this one, especially for the price if you can find it. I know online they're selling it for $40, $50, $60 right now. I wouldn't pay that much for it, but if you can find it at a rack store for $15, I do recommend this one. This one also reminds me a lot of Bulgari's Man in Black. So you get similarities to that one in my opinion. As soon as I sprayed this one, that's the first one that came to mind. So you get similarities to that one. So if you smelled that one before, this one in my opinion smells pretty similar to that. Again, but you get this one for $15 for the 3.4 ounce. This is gonna be a great work scent. You can even pull it off if you're going on a night out as well. Again, I do recommend it for the older audience though. From the House of Ben Sherman, this is Icon. And the last one I got on my list for today is a cheapie that I've had in my collection for about 5 years. This one I had honestly forgotten about it. I forgot how good it smelled. I kind of just had it there in the very back where I never really paid attention to it. This one is coming from the house of Yves de Castile. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, but this is Thallium Black. With this one, you're going to get notes of cardamom, apple, bergamot, plum, nutmeg, clary sage, basil, geranium, tonka bean, patchouli, musk, and amber. So this one, you guys, is a great cheapie. This one you can find it for right about $15 to $16. This, you guys, is a very sophisticated. This one, the prominent note that you're gonna get is that plum. You're gonna get some of that cardamom and some of that nutmeg. So this one's gonna be that fruity yet spicy and a slight sweetness with this one. Again, it's very prominent with that plum note, which I really do enjoy this one. This one, the last time I wore it, my wife really liked it on me. So again, this one, I believe the girls are gonna like this one as well. This one's gonna be perfect for the work setting. Again, if you're going on a date night, if you're going out on a formal event. Again, just because it's $15 does not mean anything. This one smells really good, smells sophisticated. This one you're gonna get about 5 or 6 hours longevity, projects about 2 hours or so. For the price, you cannot beat it. You get plum, you get cardamom, you get nutmeg. It is a fresh, sweet, woody smell that you get with this one, so I do recommend this one. If you guys have smelled Paco Rabanne XS, this one smells very similar to that as well, in my opinion. Highly recommend this one for anyone out there. Again, this one might be slightly more mature as well, but anyone can really pull this one off because of that sweet plum note. So again, do recommend this one if you can find it. If you want to check it out on FragranceNet, you need 20 bucks or 15 bucks to get free shipping. Add this one to your list here. I don't think you will regret it. I enjoy this one. From the house of Yves de Castile, this is Thallium Black. So there it is, guys. These are 3 colognes that are very affordable, about the $15 range, that are very fresh, spicy, woody, that I'll be using for the fall season. Again, it's still kind of warm, but you do get some of that coldness in the mornings here where I live. So these are ones that I'll definitely be reaching to, especially going to work. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any of these colognes, let me know what you guys think of them down below in the comments. I really do appreciate everyone's support. Thank you guys very much. As always, please stay safe, stay healthy, and always be smelling great.